From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New England Patriots. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And you think back to the success he had throwing the football in the win last week, so naturally, he's going to come out throwing here, but that time, they couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this to Davante Adams. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt. Back deep, Ray McCloud. Fielded at about the 28. Called out a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Line.
On 4th down, Herbert. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
Hey, 43. Hey, 15. Yellow.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Pass throw to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll try the wide side with Cook. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Nick Cross. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Attack, attack! Hey, 57, 57.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taysom Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Justin Jefferson from 19 yards away. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Pass to the tight end, Riley. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Hey, rip lift. Hey, yellow, hey, go.
Cook up the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Here's Cook again. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Browns' 13-yard line.
15, yellow. Hey, 15.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works very well there. Big people out in front, being physical, and they pick up a first down.
Mahomes going to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Yellow. Hey,
now they'll change things up.
15.
From the gun, it's again to Cook. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Third down and 1. Up the middle, it's Cook. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of a yard. And the Pats are set up now with a first and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Mahomes now on the sneak. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's got Smith and Jigba. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage to 15. It's 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 5-9, 5-9. Why did they...
The final shot before the break for Herbert. And it's caught. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Browns first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert now. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely force a fourth down.
No move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
Go.
They snap it to Herbert. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Ray McCloud, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer. Because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game. Because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's got room. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for New England. 45 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 31. Cook on the toss left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. Here's a 2nd and 7. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Davante Adams with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And this one is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. This one goes underneath to Walker. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Of note, that last throw right there, putting him over 3,000 yards passing now for the year.
And when you start running the numbers in your head and realize that we're not halfway done with the season yet, you think to yourself, could this be a 6,000-yard season? That's definitely on the table.
And that is incomplete.
They'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And he comes back with one complete. And the Browns are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Walker is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Again, Walker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right.
And it's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
43! 43! Hey, Sunday on Sunday.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. With that catch, he's now 18 away from 1,000, so he's at 982. And that's how many Randy Moss had, 2018 Hall of Famer.
And similar to the recent Hall of Famer, we argue about which catches.
James Cook, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Pats are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And just shutting him off there. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chigakonkwo, 70 yards. And the Browns strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 34. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Williams brings it in. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
6 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Yellow! Yellow!
Mahomes to throw it. Mahomes will do it himself. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Third down and goal coming up here. Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. Throwing Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. That is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Hey, ram.
Herbert. Cockrell holds it in left side. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Breaks through the contact. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Herbert going to throw. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win. And off the upright, and it caroms in. It's good. The kick is good, and that writes a crazy finish to this one. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Browns, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, The perfect season was apparent.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when
Yeah.
I wanna
Yeah.
get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always